So it's August 18th, and we're talking about what's happened on August 18th throughout history, particularly the history of the Cold War, but expanding a little bit in order to make sense of what's going on right now. In 1914, on August 18th, President Wilson issued his Proclamation on Neutrality, and this was a proclamation designed to keep America out of World War I. Well, it didn't go so well. He even ran on he kept us out of the war was one of the slogans when he ran for re-election. Okay, moving up to 1945, part of the invasion of Manchuria, Soviet amphibious forces landed in Korea. Now, yesterday we talked about the division of Korea and how that didn't work out so well between North and South Korea. 1969, just for fun, just for kicks and giggles, the music festival Woodstock closed after 3 days on this day in history. So then in 1991, it's the day before the full-on attempted coup against Mikhail Gorbachev. They actually started it, they set it in motion today. So here's what happened. Hardliners tried to stop Gorbachev from signing the new Union Treaty. They wanted him to clamp down rather than be more liberal. At 4:32 in the afternoon, the State Committee on the State of Emergency cut communications to Gorbachev's dacha. That's his vacation home. That included cutting the telephone lines. That included cutting the ability to access the nuclear command and control system. At 4:40, Lieutenant General Pelkanov allowed the State Committee on State of Emergency to enter his dacha. They demanded that Gorbachev either resign or that he declare a state of emergency. And if he does resign, he should name Yaniev as his president in his place when he resigns. Gorbachev refused the ultimatum. Gorbachev said, "Do what you want, but report my opinion." Gorbachev is also said to have insulted Varnikov by pretending that he forgot his name. He told his former trusted advisor, Bolden, to shut up. "How dare you give me a lecture about the situation in the country?" Gorbachev refused, just flat out refused to sign or to capitulate. So KGB security guards were assigned to guard Gorbachev so he couldn't go anywhere. So the coup was kind of in motion at that point. At 10:15 p.m., it was decided to publicly declare that Gorbachev was ill. At 11:25, Yaniev signed a decree entrusting himself with presidential powers. And then the committee members ordered that, listen to this, 250,000 pairs of handcuffs from a factory in Pskov be sent to Moscow. And they ordered 300,000 arrest forms because they expected something big. They also doubled the pay of all KGB personnel and called them back from vacation, and then they placed them on alert. Even a prison was emptied in order to hold new prisoners that they expected to detain. Now, we'll find out more of what happened tomorrow, so please come back then. Now, in 2014, moving the clock forward, that was the day that Governor Nixon ordered the National Guard to Ferguson because of protest over the Michael Brown shooting. So why am I adding that here? Because we know that there have been Russian active measures in the United States for maybe a decade or longer, where the Russians would just inflame whatever social issues or social unrest is in the United States. And this may have been being inflamed by Russian propaganda on Twitter and Facebook and elsewhere. August 18, 2023, Russia blamed Ukraine for an attempted drone strike on Moscow. Remember that? All right, that's all that I have, my friends. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the likes and the shares and the subscribes and being the kind of person that cares about the world that we live in.